And even though I could understand her position of, well, you brought my man into this, then I'm just clapping back, she would be well within her right to do so, even though her man is a registered sex offender. What up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about this whole beef between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj that's been boiling over. All this started because Megan put out a record called Hiss, pretty much dissing Nicki Minaj. She didn't necessarily name drop anybody, but when she spoke on the Breakfast Club, she did give this statement.
I'm saying a hit dog gon' holler, that's it.
And boy, did Nicki Minaj do an awful lot of hollering. Nicki Minaj did put out a snippet to a song that she does plan on releasing that is a proper response to Megan Thee Stallion's record Hiss. Of course, for obvious reasons, I can't play the song because of copyright. But what she did basically say is, a Bigfoot, you gotta stand on your good foot. Pretty much a reference point when Megan got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, which to this day I do feel like that her ex-best friend Kelsey was the trigger person behind it, but Tory ended up taking the rap for her. And then this is where things start to get really interesting with a series of tweets from Nicki Minaj and even what she said on IG Live and on Station Head. Megan's Law, for a free beat you could hit Megan Raw. Someone responded under the tweet, "This is a reminder, Megan's Law," and shared a bunch of images that appears to be Nicki Minaj's husband's mugshots. I do think Nicki's tweet kind of is a reference point to the ongoing issues behind the scenes when it comes to the music industry having producers saying, hey, I'll give you a free beat if you give me some head or if you let me fuck. Basically coercion, and somehow the woman ends up getting most of the blame. I do find it a bit odd that male producers don't get dragged more than the victim in that scenario who was coerced into, okay, you want this beat, you gotta let me beat, which we know how unprofessional as fuck that is. If you trying to fuck an artist just to get a free beat, then you really don't think their music is that good, and you think the only thing they got to offer is their body, which is highly unprofessional, and it's something that has been seen throughout the course of history, not just in the music industry, but a bunch of other industries across the world. And even if what Nicki's saying is true, the bigger issue is, why isn't the producer being held accountable for forcing a woman to sleep with them just to get a beat? But I forget, people are slow and they don't understand how coercion works. Nicki did respond to a clip from an old IG Live clip saying, "What a disgusting serpent. Y'all post-party song under this. They paid to make it disappear. Let's go. Lying on your dead mother is insane too. But party said it. Hashtag it wasn't me." And someone tagged Nicki Minaj with an old tweet from Meg Thee Stallion that she made back in 2011 saying, "My mom really want me to slap her in her motherfucking face," with Nicki saying, "Repent, wicked woman, repent." But if people start doing the math, they'll realize when she made that tweet, she was only 16 years old, which Nicki even commented under that screenshot. It kind of makes her look like a bit of a hypocrite, and I'm gonna show y'all why later. I want to bring up family members and lying on your dead mother. Lied to Gail, lied on and fuck your best friend man, told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant, all because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat. Bitch thinks she a bully because she get a Rock Nation brunch every year. Be mad at party. He told all your tea, but you taking shots at my family. Wahaha, get up on your good foot. Platinum, go apologize to your mother. Nasty serpent, repent. Nicki also added she has the receipts. Ha ha ha, don't effing care. If the blogs and paid bots was real, y'all would have been able to sell albums and headline tours. Wah ha 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 ha, more please. Suck my fat punani. Hashtag Pink Friday 2. Hashtag Gag City. Who mad? Eye for an eye, Roman.
Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that, a diss or a piss? Said it was his, I said piss. My fans called it piss. Yo, bitch. Said all that shit about you, hoe. Yo, ex-nigga that just was around you all that. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth from when this man was a 15-year-old child. You bringing up 30-year-old teeth because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you. and lying on your dead mother.
It's clear as day that Nicki Minaj has a couple screws loose up here. But the hypocrisy with this is she's trying to insinuate that because her husband, a woman, when he was 15, oh, you could use the excuse of he was a kid, he didn't know what he was doing. He was 15 and he was in jail. He went to jail for that. He's a registered sex offender. People got proof for days that this really happened. Even went as far as to try to get the person in question that stepped forward against her husband to be silent about it. How you gonna lean on, oh, well, my husband was a child when it happened, but Megan Thee Stallion was a child when she made that tweet about her mom. She was 16. So it don't apply when it's Meg, but it applies when it's your husband who actually did something horrific. One of the barbs is trying to insinuate that Megan Thee Stallion is buying views to try to make it look like that her song is doing more numbers than it really is, trying to fuel the narrative that her song flopped. And even another barb trying to use Billboard metrics to determine whether or not that the song was good or not.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
And it's clear as a bell that that bar page don't know what she's talking about, because if she rubbed two brain cells together, she'd realize that you can't legally buy views on YouTube without your channel getting outright snapped out of existence. It don't matter who you are. If you're a regular YouTuber, people only like to say you bought views because they feel salty about something. If Megan Thee Stallion bought views, they would have banned her YouTube account and Google account. Do y'all not understand how this works? It don't matter if that song was at the bottom of the Billboard. Was it a good song? A lot of people feel like that was a good record. His was a phenomenal record. She threw a lot of shots at everybody. And what's crazy is, out of everybody she threw shots at, how come it seems Nicki Minaj is the most upset? I don't see nobody else responding to what she said. Nobody else responded to what she said but Nicki. So what's that to you? Also, y'all really need to stop throwing the numbers out there like they really matter. Numbers don't matter. What matters is the product good? That's what matters. It don't matter if it went triple plastic. If it was good, that means a lot more than it going triple plastic. And to be fair, I feel like both records from Nicki and Megan were good. I'm not going to act like that only Megan's was good and Nicki's was bad. Both were good. They shot bars at each other. But what elevated this was when Nicki took it to social media.
You didn't. A real bitch would have been like, oh, you know what? Just FYI, I fucked such and such, and I fucked this one, I fucked that. So but you let you let everyone just be thrown under the bus. You let the baby be thrown under the bus, Tori, your best friend, your mom. You better go conjure up your mother and say and apologize. That's disgusting. I said her bodyguard as well. We ain't even gonna run down the list. We'd be here all night. Remember, you guys chose to constantly make my family the focal point, right? And remember what I told you would happen every time? But I understand how you begged. I was trying so hard, not to pay your dumbass no mind, because I could tell you was thirsty. And I don't know if you sucked my DJ dick or not, but you was his best friend, hitting him every day. Can I get on Queen Radio? Can I get on Queen Radio? I go on live, you begging my fans. Tell her to add me.
It's noteworthy to point out that Nicki Minaj has a voice of a grade A villain, and when she gets done rapping and get done making music, she needs to go to Hollywood ASAP, because she has the voice to really be anybody. She has a bright future in the world of acting. But keep in mind, Nicki was the one who voluntarily, willingly married a broke sex offender. You married a broke sex offender. Here's the result. People gonna be throwing shots at you till the day y'all both die. In the end, I did end up liking both responses from Megan and that snippet from Nicki. And even though I could understand her position of, well, you brought my man into this, then I'm just clapping back, she would be well within her right to do so, even though her man is a registered sex offender. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.